Welcome to Bare Lifestyle, the podcast where we speak up and speak out about all taboo topics and make them normal and acceptable. You are invited to be curious, to try something new, and stay open to provocative perspectives. I'm your host, Simona Spark, a best-selling author, international speaker, transformational coach, and so many other things. Beyond anything else, I'm a woman who stopped following other people's rules and started creating my own. In this space, we are going to get naked by stripping away insecurities, self-judgments, and all kinds of limitations so we can reach in for the essence of who we really are bare. Beautiful, authentic, real, and ever evolving. Thanks for listening. Welcome to Bare Lifestyle. I am so excited that you are here. Welcome back for those of you that have been here before. And a very warm welcome for those of you that you just find us. I am celebrating, as usual, celebrating myself, celebrating you, celebrate everyone that dare to live a bare lifestyle. Cheers. Happy Valentine's Day. Today is the day that we celebrate love. I mean, to be honest, we celebrate love every day. And it gets to be a very tense day, isn't it? So here's what I learned. For the past 3 years, I celebrate Valentine's Day on my own. And I've discovered how miserable I was many years before for not having a partner on Valentine's Day. And I mean, just be honest with yourself. How many times you got yourself caught up in a conversation of, I don't want to celebrate, I don't have a boyfriend, I don't have a girlfriend, right? I'm alone, I'm single. I know I did that dance many years. So after my last divorce, going on this deep journey of self-love like never before, it started with, arrogance kind of approach of, I'm the most important person in my life. Now I truly believe it, but back then I didn't. And, when I start to look at what self-love is for me, and then I keep telling myself, Valentine's Day is the day where I express love to myself first. It's a reminder of putting myself first in my life, in my choices, in my decisions. And I didn't really believe it. But, there's like those few beliefs that we want to adopt, and it takes the longest it's going to take to tell ourselves that story over and over and over again until we don't have to, because it's integrated and we own that belief, we have that belief. So today, even though I do have a partner, here I am, celebrating Valentine's Day on my own because he's on the other side of the world. And not that I don't want for us to be together, especially today. I'm a hopeless romantic, so it's nothing you could do about it. But in the same time, I recognize that I get to celebrate love. I get to celebrate our love. And it's not a need for us to be together physically in the same room in order for me to be able to do that. So I do want us to be together, but it's not a need. And I truly believe that I got to this point through, deep inner work and looking into this self-love and what self-love means to me. So that being said, I would like to offer you what ended up being a very useful tool for myself and see how that applies to you As always, feel free to modify it, adjust it, so speaks to you and aligns with who you are. And that is creating your own personal self-love menu. Like what self-love means to you. What is it that you need to see, to hear, to do, to receive in order to feel yourself loved? I know we talked about this before, but truly take a minute and ask yourself, if you are single, ask yourself, what is it that I could do for myself now to express love to myself and to feel that love for myself? You know, do I need to just dance on a favorite song? Do I need to cry on a sentimental song? Do I need a bubble bath? Do I need to go for a hike? Whatever it is, something and everything that goes on that list need to be things that you are able to give them to yourself. If you are someone who has a significant other, take a minute together and come out with your love menu. And I want to pause here for a minute because it's very easy to think about our partner, especially if we are, you know, together for a while and we claim that we know each other. We are very quick to say, I know what she wants, I know what he wants, and this is the present that I will give them, and so on. So I want to invite you to have a conversation with your partner and actually ask the questions. Ask the question if anything changed, shifted, modified in their preferences. Don't assume that you know the person next to you, but just because you've been together for years. You know you've changed and you know they changed too. So guess what? The preferences, chances are they also changed. It's important to pause every now and then and just check with each other. What changed? What do I like now? What do I need now? What do I want now? Because in the same way that as individuals we wake up as a new person every day, also the couple gets to, as entity, to evolve and to become a new relationship every day. For those of you that want to discover, explore, and expand on self-love and self-care, do access Bear Bootcamp program. We have it in the description. It's a free training, 5 sessions with useful handouts to take you on a self-discovery journey and help you identify your self-love, self-care practices so you could show up in your bear power. Also, as far as the Bear Woman Retreat goes, I've decided to organize a virtual event next month just to celebrate the International Women's Day on March 8th. So we will have the Bear Woman Retreat virtual retreat on 6th, 7th, and 8th of March. Find the link in the description and invite your girlfriends. This is a retreat for women only. Not to disappoint the men in the audience, we will prepare something for them as well. But before that, we have so many other things happening. Next week, we are celebrating 1-year anniversary. It's been 1 year since we started this podcast. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. That has been a year already. It seems like, you know, we just started a couple of weeks ago. I do want to take a second to thank you for being here, for your comments, for your feedback. And I do encourage comments, feedback, questions in a public space. I will always have open door for private communication, but it is my role, it is my job and my role to help people to step into their power and allow themselves to be visible. The powerful thing with that is not that just you accessing the confidence to put your comment, your feedback, your question into the comments box for everybody else to see. But it's also when you get to that point and you could do that, you are encouraging and helping another person that they are still debating if they want to be visible or not. So we are not doing it just for ourselves, we are also doing it for others. So I want to thank you for being here for the entire year. And I do want to let you into a lot of changes that are going to happen with Bear Lifestyle Podcast starting next week. So here at Bear Lifestyle Podcast, we really like to shake things up a little bit. And I just want to give you the heads up for what's coming, right? So next week, if you want to meet my significant other, please do show up for that episode and celebrate with us a 1-year anniversary since we launched this podcast. I opened this space to address taboo topics, to be transparent, to let people into how I do life, and with the intention of inspire others to find their version of that. So as I let you in into my daring adventure for the past year, I also want to let you into my new romantic relationship. And I'm just, blessed and lucky and grateful to have met a man that is absolutely comfortable to be visible in this space with me and has no resistance around talking about our relationship. So that's going to happen next week on our 1-year anniversary. Second thing, starting February 22nd, we start a new season, a new year of this podcast, and we are going to do it in a different structure. So I will let you more in about the details, but for now, I want to ask you to do follow us on Instagram at Bear Lifestyle Show. That will be the space where you could join our conversation. Every week, I will let you know about the day and the time. Every week, I am about to do this podcast live. So from Instagram account, through direct message, you could ask your questions in real time. How exciting is that? I know I am a little bit nervous, but mostly excited, right? So the new season is all about more contribution, more participation, more conversations, live conversations, more vulnerability, more openness, more transparency, more Bear lifestyle. I'm aware that this episode has been mostly announcements, which are very important. I do want to let you know what's coming up and to invite you to follow us on any platforms that you favor, where you listen to your podcast, and do rate us, so we could promote it a little bit higher into the searching results. So I'll be back next week with my boyfriend. Till then, please follow us on Instagram at Bear Lifestyle Show. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day, an amazing week, and as always, a Bear experience. Bye, everyone. Thank you for tuning in today. I would love to hear from you. What inspired you? What triggered you? And what interests you? Please join the conversation by leaving your comments and your insights. Explore more about Bear experience at simonaspark.com/bear. I hope you listen, follow, rate, and review all of our episodes. I can't wait to have you back. Till then, be Bear. Beautiful, authentic, real, and ever evolving.